here, folks! This is the moment the most watched video on Earth changes hands, and the thing that takes it is a children's song. Let me show you how we got here.
Well, see you again to you too, fella. Real nice of him.
That is a title, Hank!
That is a goodbye, Chip. He said it first. I am not gonna be rude about it.
This is the most watched room on Earth, folks. 2017 to right now, the biggest videos ever made and one crown. I am Chip Maddox, and the fella taking it personally is a former champion, Hank Rhodes. And when our board opens, that crown belongs to Gangnam Style. Psy, the first video in history to break 1 billion, and he broke it years before this board switches on.
I have done that dance, Chip. At a wedding. Both arms.
Press play and we are rolling! Look at this field! Gangnam Style out front, See You Again on his shoulder, Uptown Funk in the mix, a top 10 of nothing but music, and one cartoon, folks, Masha and the Bear, sitting 6th.
9 songs and a cartoon bear. Chip, somebody left a television on.
Nobody has laid a glove on Psy since 2012, and here come Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth up the outside. See You Again is closing on him, folks. Full volume returns immediately on the 10 billion call. And in July of 17, he went past him, the most watched video on the planet for 25 days.
Well, of course he does, Chip. Fellow arrived with his coat already on.
And look who is not here! Despacito is not on this board at all when we start. Uploaded days after our opening frame. And now, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee come from absolutely nowhere. And in August, Despacito takes the crown from off this board to first in one step. And he does not give it back for 3 years.
Chip, that fella was not on this board a moment ago.
He did not exist yet, Hank. Uploaded days after our opening frame.
Straight in and straight to the front. I like him. I do not know one thing about him, but I like him.
And Despacito is not slowing down, folks. April of 18, about 15 months off the uploaded, Despacito is the first video ever past 5 billion. Nobody in history had done it.
15 months is nothing, Chip. That is barely a season. Whoever booked that fella did a marvelous job.
And here he comes! Out of pink fong, climbing in complete silence, uploaded back in 2016. Baby Shark Dance is inside your top 10, folks, and he is coming for the whole room!
Chip, if that is the baby, where is the father? Somebody in that family is still driving the van.
3 years on the throne for Despacito, and the little fella out of pink fong has climbed at him every frame since he arrived. November of 2020, and the shark takes the lead. A children's song is the most watched video on Earth, and he has not handed it back since.
I would like to meet whoever wrote that, Chip. Not to talk, just to shake the hand.
And look at the room he brought with him. Johnny Johnny Yes Papa out of Lulu Kids, the Bath song out of Cocomelon, the Phonics song out of Choo Choo TV, 6 of your top 10 out of children's channels, folks. And 1 frame ago, it was 5 colored eggs, a cartoon bear, and a shark out in front.
Chip, I could not hum you one of those. Not one. And they are eating this room alive.
Every song up there had a summer. One summer. Everywhere, and then it is over. Those little ones never had a summer. They just never stopped. The rest of them were a hit. These are a habit.
And that shark went past 10 billion back in January of 2022, folks. The first video in history to do it, and still the only one.
10 billion. Chip, is that more people than there are?
Views, Hank, not people.
Then that is not how many watched it. That is how many times.
Nothing I ever did got a number on it, Chip. Of course, nobody was counting back then. Best years of my life.
And the video that owned this record for years is not in your top 10 anymore, folks. Gangnam Style never went backwards. The board just climbed straight over the top of them. That is the price of all this climbing.
He will be back, Chip. That is not a song. That is a wedding. What
weddings come back around.
And Cocomelon has 2 of them in your top 10 now. The bath song and Wheels on the Bus. Both climbing.
A song about a bus and a song about a bath. Chip, that outfit is running the whole household.
The old king has been gone from this board 3 straight frames, and by 2025, 12 years after upload, Gangnam Style climbs back in. That is not a comeback, folks. That is a man who never sat down.
Told you, somebody got married.
And here is one for you, folks. What is the one song you know every single word of that you never chose to learn? Somebody put it in your ear and it never left. Put it in the comments. I want to read them.
I have got mine. Never sung it on purpose in my life.
Final frame, folks! And here comes the oldest video on this whole board, uploaded in 2009. Crazy Frog, Axel F, into your top 10 for the first time at the last bell. 17 years to get in this room.
That frog was in my phone, Chip. He used to ring.
And at the top, nothing moves. Baby Shark is uncatchable. But look at the silver. Cocomelon's Wheels on the Bus all the way up the outside at Despacito, and he takes second on the final frame of this race. The number 2 seat changes hands with the crown already settled. There is your final board, folks. Pinkfong Shark uncatchable at the top. Roughly double the video behind him. 4 music videos, 5 children's songs, and a frog. The numbers never lie, folks.
Chip, my goodbye fella had that crown 25 days. And he is the only one who stood on this board every single frame of the race. Nearly 10 years of saying goodbye, and he never once walked out the door.